Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Field.com.
I'm going to get my act together before the show is over with today.
That's all right.
Because I haven't had it together all morning long. But, I've changed things around. And, when you change things around the way that I have, it's kind of confusing for somebody my age. Shut up.
It's been that way all week is what I'm saying. It's like it's a Monday all week, every day.
It is. But I need to do this. From the Sugar Shack Studios in Texas, USA, podcasting and streaming around the globe. It's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, it's a car club spotlight on the Mustang Club of Houston. Jeff has a look at some upcoming racing events, and it's just about to happen. It's just ahead here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. And kind of a little new format twist to things, and it's got me so confused, I just don't know what to do. Thought I'd
It's okay.
throw that out there.
You'll be fine.
Okay, just stay with me, okay? Joining us now, Richard Jones. As soon as he unmutes himself,
There he is.
We'll be able to. There we go, Mustang Club of Houston. Richard, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Great, man. It's good to see you, and thanks so much for joining us today. Mustang Club of Houston.
Yes, sir.
And I assume that you're the president?
Yes, I'm going on my third term. Yes, sir.
Third term.
Oh, is that legal?
Yeah, we always thought it was just 2 terms.
Well, I kind of fudged a little bit.
Okay, all right. Well, it's good to talk to you. So this is the Mustang Club of Houston. How many members do you have?
Approximately about 110.
That's a good size. If you get any bigger than that, it's kind of like it's almost out of control. From my experience.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure. Because, there are some clubs that I was familiar with back in the day when I was car clubbing that had like 500 members.
Wow.
How do you corral 500 members of a car club?
That's a lot of members.
Or 100 that he has.
Well, believe me, 100 is about as max as you can get for a volunteer organization and a club. Because think of this. How many events do you have a year? 2?
We have like about 4. 4.
Okay, 4 events. So imagine trying to corral 4 events with 100 members, because it's not just about your members as a rule. You invite other people. You got, public events. You've got other clubs that join you from time to time, that sort of thing. And so it can grow really rapidly, and trying to wrangle all those people together and put them on the same page is difficult.
That is so true.
Yeah. So what have you got coming up?
Well, on the 20th of April, we have a car show at Planet Ford. It's an open car show. All cars can come.
So I could bring the Corvette. You don't hate on Corvettes, do you?
Well, you can bring the Corvette.
They'll still hate on you.
You still hate on me, but that's okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, that's all right. All right, so the 20th, and so Planet Ford has really been involved in especially the Ford clubs around town, and I assume with yours in particular.
Yes, sir, it has been. Planet Ford is our sponsor. We've been with Planet Ford for like around by 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah, and what do they set aside part of the lot there for you guys to meet?
Yes, sir, they do. Back when we had COVID, we got to use the front of the lot because they have a lot of cars coming in. But right now they have more cars on their lot, so we go to the back of the dealership. But it's still good because we have signs that will direct people how to get to our car show. So we're in the back of the facility.
Now, isn't there a couple of Planet Fords?
There's one on I-45. There's one on 59, and I think there's one. No, that's the 2.
I think you're right. I think that they both got them covered, and I believe that they're up there at the Beltway, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, or close to it. So which one are you guys going to, the 59 or the 45?
45 at FM 2920 out there close to 2920.
2920 on 45, okay. And so you said this is going to be the 20th of the month?
The 20th of April.
Oh, of April.
April 20th.
I got you. Okay, well, we will be on the No, that's
No, that's the week
after.
later.
Before.
Yeah.
The week after, yeah. So this is an event that we would be able to make. So Jeff used to have a Ford in his fleet, but now he's just down to a Cadillac. I guess he could bring that.
Cadillac and a
Bring that.
Lexus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so-
can bring a Cadillac.
Okay.
Open car.
Okay, very good. I guess you could get. Well, as a matter of fact, I believe that the back of your station wagon has the V symbol on it.
It does.
Yeah,
It's a performance emblem.
a performance emblem. That's right, and it's only the emblem, not the engine.
We could do a whole story on that
Yeah,
story.
that'd be like like dressing it all up with the Shelby stuff, and then have the 6-cylinder in it.
Yeah, some people have done that.
I'm sure they have. What kind of car you got?
I have a 2020 4-cylinder 2.3 turbo boost Mustang.
You got the 4-banger.
4-banger.
How is it? I drove one of those one time. I was impressed.
You liked it, yeah.
When I got it, it had, you can get it with 310 to 330 horsepower. To get 330, I had to pay a little bit more extra. But mine came off the showroom floor with 310 horsepower. But since I made some modification, it has a lot more.
Of course you
horsepower.
did.
What kind of modifications and how much horsepower? Have you dynoed it yet?
I put a K&N cold air intake.
Yep.
I put MBRP mufflers on it. I put a strut mount bar. And so the 310 went up to like around by 335 with around by 350 foot-pounds of torque.
So it's acting really like an older model V8.
Kind of, sort of, yes, sir.
Yeah, and a 4-banger. Now,
And a 4-banger.
do they make headers for that 4-banger?
Now, that I don't know. We have guys in our club that know pretty much everything about Mustang. I'm kind of like not a newbie, but kind of a newbie like that. So those technical questions I will have to ask my board people because they are very knowledgeable.
But wait a minute.
I don't think they make headers for EcoBoost.
You're 3-time president and you're a newbie? What?
No, I knew for the technical stuff. I know a little bit, but I got guys in my club who know a
No,
whole
what
lot.
you are, you're one of those guys that knows just enough to get himself with a broke wallet
That is so true.
and then have it sitting in the garage for a couple of weeks on jack stands because you don't know what you've done wrong and you can't get it to run. Well, my God, you're Don Armstrong with glasses. Yeah, that's exactly
Richard,
it.
how much money you got? It's going to cost you.
Now listen, I've gotten myself into trouble more times. Hey man, I got this new manifold. It's a high-rise manifold. I'm going to put a big 4-barrel on it. Great. Well, you realize you're going to have to cut the hood to get that underneath there? Oh. Well, maybe I'll just leave the hood off. I've actually done that, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Had to have that high-rise manifold. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that.
And look
No,
at you
I don't
now.
agree with that.
Yeah. Do you drive this thing every day?
I drive it every day.
Do you have you taken it to the racetrack?
I have not taken it to the racetrack. As a matter of fact, we're going to, I think it's Alabama? Birmingham, Alabama, in a couple of months for the 60th anniversary of the Ford Mustang.
Oh, wow.
At Bartles Motor Speedway.
Oh yeah, Barber's Motorsports Park.
Yeah, Barber's Motorsports.
Yeah. Oh, that's a road course, and that ought to be an absolute blast. I have to tell you that last year before, I guess it was, I went to a Corvette event, and they rented for an hour or two Circuit of the Americas. So all of the guys that were in the Corvette event got to run on the Circuit of the Americas, and I will tell you that is truly an event. Leslie went with me, and she was squealing with delight. Let me put it that way.
Oh, boy.
Really?
Yeah. So there's an idea for you and your Mustang Club. Call over there, and when they've got a free weekend, say, hey, how much would it cost for us to get our club on that track? And you might, to save some money, you might want to join up with another club so you could have enough cars to make it really affordable for everybody. I don't remember how much I paid. It was, I don't know, for the whole event, it was like $100.
Yeah,
That's not
Mustang
bad.
Club at
Yeah.
Mustang Day at Coda or something.
Yeah. So there's an idea for you, just spending your money, that's all.
Yep. We probably could hook it with the Northside Mustang Car Club.
Get them to pay for it.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Randy Weldon?
Randy Weldon, yes.
Yeah. You know, Randy has a reputation that precedes him.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it can be both.
What day is it?
Yeah, it depends on what day it is. Okay, so you got this event coming up. Now, do you guys ever get together and help each other out?
Yes, we do. We have garage days all the time where when someone has something wrong with their Mustang, some people have garages, and we'll bring our car to their garage, and we have like about 4 or 5 guys who know about the Mustang, and we can change our brakes, we can do struts, we can do shocks, we can do all kinds of stuff like that.
Have you guys ever been to a dyno day?
Myself, no. I had not been to a dyno day myself, no.
So
That's what I'm kind of looking for.
Yeah.
I can glom on to some club or somebody that's going to have a dyno day, and I can get on a dyno for under $100.
and it's just going to cost you money when you upgrade your vehicle.
And hopefully I won't blow it up on the dyno. There's always that risk, you know.
Yeah, that has happened.
I've seen the videos, and they're ugly.
So does it cost anything to join your club?
$25
Is that per year, per month?
per year.
Okay. Do you have folks like jumping ship going from your club to the other club and back and forth for whatever reasons?
No, not really. When they joined the Mustang Club of Houston, they pretty much stayed there.
Okay.
I remember I used to be way back when I was a member of the San Jacinto Corvette Club, and I think that they're still around. But it was kind of like an all-encompassing club, and it involved the counties surrounding Harris County as well. Guys from all over came, so it really didn't make any difference, I don't think, and probably your case is the same. Didn't really make any difference. I mean, we had some guys that came as far as Beaumont to be in the club because they didn't have a club at the time in Beaumont. So I'm sure that yours is the same.
It's the same, yes. We do stuff with Beaumont. It's called Wild Horse in Beaumont. We do stuff with them. And so we have people who live, well, they used to live like in, like Livingston, sometimes come to our club. That's a pretty far drive, but they still come.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a car club, and a car is made to run on the roads. And
Right.
so we can take the car to the club event or whatever it is. I hope that you guys don't have too many meetings.
So say again?
I hope that you guys don't have too many meetings. You know,
We have a board meeting and a general meeting once a month. So it's like 11 meetings a month.
A month?
I mean, a year. A year.
Who reads the minutes?
I was going to say, who's the poor soul that's going to read the minutes?
11 minutes a year.
No, minutes. You know, the minutes of the meeting.
In the last
Yeah.
meeting?
Yeah. I don't like to have the minutes read at meetings. I don't care what happened
We don't.
last time.
We don't do that. We post them online.
Post them
There you
online.
go.
There you go. If you want to look at it, who wants to look at minutes from a meeting? You know, I remember learning about that in school.
It's like a court stenographer.
It's like, I don't want to know all of that. You know, I know what we did.
Mm-hmm.
I got a memory still, barely, but I got one. I can remember what happened at the last meeting. Well, that's interesting. Do you have a lot of members show up at these meetings?
Yes, we. At the first of the year, we do, because like the first of the year, everybody want to get out and do different things. Our first meeting in January, we had like about almost 50 people show up.
Really?
Yes.
Well, they were probably looking for the food and the booze.
Where do you hold these meetings at?
We had it at a restaurant, so I guess they were.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Very cool.
I don't know about the booze part of it. I just kind of threw that in there.
Food's good. I like food.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we don't allow the drinking part.
We don't. Okay, that's good. I know that there's a club in town that has what's it called, Cars and Cocktails.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Let's get all boozed up and get out in the car.
Booze and cruise, yeah.
Yeah,
Booze and cruising.
Something like that.
Yeah, that kind
we
of-
don't do that.
That's good. What's the average age of your members?
The average age of our members, I would say, is about maybe 50.
I was thinking
55.
50. I
Yeah.
was.
Well, because way back in the dark ages, in my world, I didn't know of any car clubs. I mean, I knew that they were around.
You just had buddies you hung out with.
Correct.
And it didn't matter what kind of car it was. You just hung out.
And we would meet guys that we knew that went to other high schools at the drag strip, that sort of thing.
Didn't do the drag strip a lot.
But we didn't do.
Yeah, because we didn't want to do the meetings. Let's go hang out, and we're fine. But meetings and presidents,
You go to
and
the park,
elections,
Heinz Drive,
I
whatever.
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, now and then when you hit 50, I'm 50. when you're 50, it all changes, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
But I'm way past 50 though.
All right. I don't even want to go
Don's
there.
working on
we're
the
not,
second
We're
time.
not. We're not even going to go there because I don't want to talk about that.
Who you got with you? I hear you talking to somebody there. You got somebody
It's
with
my
you?
wife. She's sitting over here.
Is she? Is she going?
Making
oh,
sure you
Is
stay
she-
straight.
Do you?
She's a car girl too.
Is she part of the club? Is she like vice president or?
Past president.
past president.
Oh, wow.
Does she have her own Mustang?
Not yet.
You're working on it.
Yeah, it would be nice to have two Mustangs.
You
There
know,
you go.
they do sell them at Planet Ford. They do.
Yeah, I know. But part prices kind of went up a little bit.
Yeah, you think? But you know what? There's nothing wrong with one that, is fresh, got 35, 45,000 miles on it, or a resto mod, or something that, you pick up at the Mecum auction, something like
Right.
that. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to, since your wife's in the room and she's not on camera, I'm just trying to give her ideas
Yeah.
to put that in your ear
Well,
when we get off this show.
Richard, Valentine's Day's coming up, buddy.
Yeah.
Come
Well,
on now.
yes, but our anniversary is today.
Oh wow, there
Your
you go.
anniversary
It's
is
a
today?
Twofer.
Today. Mustang
Happy
today.
Good thing you
Anniversary.
remembered that.
Well, obviously he did.
Well, because
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing he did remember it.
Mustang today.
yeah.
Yeah, we just talked to the guy at Carfax. Then he can hook you up on a
Well,
new or
absolutely.
used one.
Not only that, but we also have this little thing that we play amongst ourselves called Hemmings.com Sold Cars Roundup. And do you ever visit Hemmings.com?
Hemmings.com? No, sir.
Hemmings. Well, they have a lot of auction cars, and the bidding is all done online, and they got pictures and details of all the cars. And let me see if they usually, they usually have a Mustang or two in here. Let me see if I can. Oh, here's one right here. This particular one, nice, clean. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
It's silver. I don't know the condition of it under the hood. I don't know any details of it, okay? But this 65 Ford Mustang sold for $20,790.
Pocket change.
See, and your wife is going, honey, there's a little project for us. And we could take the Mustang to the nice events. Here's another one. Of course, this may be a little bit out of reach, but 72 Ford Mustang, it looks like a Mach 1 or something, and $44,625.
Okay.
So it's got to probably be a really upscale car.
Yeah.
Here's it says a 70 Ford Mustang. That is not a 70, I don't think, but whatever. 70 Ford Mustang, $70,000. But I wanted to point out that 65 because, it's one of those cars that's affordable.
You could drive it.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, we hope that you
You could drive it off the lot today.
Or if now here's something that you may consider for your wife.
What's that?
A 1967 Mercury Cougar.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Same body style.
That's my car. There.
$19,425 is what it sold for. See, now that's what I'm talking about right there.
I had a Mercury Cougar.
Did you?
I love them. They're good.
I did.
I did. I like them because they were a little bit more upscale than the Mustang.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
not
The
everybody
luxury,
have one.
and they really
And,
did deck them out. They really did put some luxury options on them too.
Exactly. Well, Richard, it's great to talk to you. I'm glad I took up
sir.
all of your time
Yeah,
this
tell your
morning.
wife just call us and we'll be glad to point her.
Yeah,
in
we
the
have a
direction.
lot of more suggestions on how to spend your money.
And happy anniversary to you.
I spend my money.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
How
Happy
many years did you
anniversary.
say?
What's that?
How many years for anniversary?
28.
28.
28
Well,
years.
congratulations.
Yep. Congratulations. Hey, thanks so much for joining us. You take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Richard Jones, Mustang Club of Houston. If you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. Our show continues right after this quick break. Whoops. What did I do here? I'm all a flutter.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupi Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Hey, the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream our 3-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. And podcasts are at your favorite podcast provider. Yeah, we do those too.
Yeah.
We got quite a few downloads. All right, time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge Race Series. Check it out at tmccc.com. Jeffrey?
Well, we got the 105 Speedway, which is located at 1288 Fostoria Road in Cleveland, Texas. February 29th is the 28th annual Renegade Texas Grand. Don't forget, you can get information at 105speedwayracing.com for more information. Friday, March 1st, is the South Texas Race Ranch in Corpus Christi, and I think my cousin Douglas Schaefer should be involved in that. It's the ASCA National Sprint Car Show, E-Mods, Factory Stocks, and Micro Mods. Saturday, March 2nd, is the STIMS Modifieds Limited Modified Pure Stock event. Houston Motorsports Park, the Oval Track on March 9th, and you can get your information on Facebook on their site. COTA is April 12th through the 14th, the MotoGP at circuitoftheamericas.com.
You know, we need to get Rodney Rodriguez back on because it's the beginning of racing season.
Yep. I was thinking of that too.
I just talked to him the other day, and he's actually now going to be the track announcer at the track down there in Corpus Jeff was just talking about, as well as HMP this year.
Yep.
Very good.
Sister track, so he's going to hit them both.
Jeff has a feature right now on rest stops. You know, I remember rest stops including Stuckies.
Yeah.
And that was part of the rest stop thing. So let's hear your rest stop feature.
Highway rest stops, also known as safety rest areas, Mike, or SRAs, have an interesting story. Safety rest areas were constructed as part of the U.S. Interstate Highway System, which was created in 1956. These rest areas were envisioned as off-road respites where motorists could take a break during their journeys. They were designed to provide essential amenities for travelers, including clean restrooms, drinking water, and picnic grounds. Safety rest areas were initially referred to as roadside parks or waysides. Early rest areas were meant to be more than just functional. They aimed to create a sense of place within the interstate system. They wanted to be a part of it, and when you travel, you want to be a part of that road. Architectural themes were central to the design. The toilet building set the theme, which was reflected in other structures like picnic and informational shelters. When you go to a state park, you got the big board and they got all the directions and everything. That's what that is. So These sites became unique expressions of regional flavor and modern architectural design, often reflecting the local culture of that landscape. Picnic shelters sometimes took an exaggerated expression of elements becoming functional and sculptural. There's a lot of sculpture in this stuff. Travelers passing through South Dakota, Oklahoma, or Texas had the opportunity to eat lunch under the grand teepees.
Man, I don't know where you got those pictures, but that ain't nothing about what you're talking about.
Well, there you go.
I want to know where the grand teepees are.
Well, you just hold on to your seat there, Emma. The limited access nature of interstate highways meant the safety rest areas were often only contact travelers with the regions and passing through their normal area. Before the interchange of businesses like the Stuckies and the Buckies were being developed, the rest areas placed both roadside parks and roadside stores, so that kind of put them out of business. So despite the disappearance of the legacy of the rest areas, that remains in place where travelers once paused, stretched their legs, and experienced a slice of regional character along their journey. And there you go, there's the shot of the day.
Nah! The blue outhouse.
The blue bonus shot.
Thank you so much there Jeffrey.
Go.
I like the teepee. You know,
I went there. I was in Wharton this past week twice, and I stopped on the side of the road, put the flashers on, and took a picture and sent it to Mike.
Is it still open?
It's still there. It's more of an RV. The front part has the teepees, and I don't know the history of how they rent them for or anything. But in the very back, there's a whole RV section of campers driving.
Well, if I'm thinking of the same place.
Yeah, you are.
That I-10 wasn't what it is now. And that teepee motel was there.
It was 59 in Wharton.
Oh, 59 in Wharton. Yeah. Oh, okay. Because there used to be a teepee motel there on I-10.
Oh.
Yeah, we used to have one in Port Neches, actually, because of the main run that went down to the refineries and stuff in there. Mm-hmm. And it's been long gone, but I do remember that. I always wanted to go stay there, but we didn't. We only lived a few blocks
would
away.
never go there because I guess it was too expensive or something.
And we were just blocks away at the time. I mean, so why do you want to go down?
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Well, but I remember the fact it was a functional.
We should talk to the boys at Hot Rod Tour and make that a stop next year.
At the TP Motel.
Yeah, I think I don't know how many there are, 9 or 10 TPs, and I don't know how big they are. They're quite small. They don't look inviting for a traveler. I think they're more of I don't know what you want to call it, but I wouldn't stay there.
You wouldn't? No. You'd think that there may be somebody hiding behind one of the teepees to come out.
No, it's just I don't think
you.
it's. I can't put my finger on it, but I wouldn't stay there. I'm going to just.
I know exactly where you're going with this. I'm trying to make you say it.
No, I'm not going to.
The TP Motel down at the Hooker Highway. I got it.
No, I didn't say that. No, it doesn't look clean. Does it look?
I know. They were lacking when they were built to begin with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, I did want to remind everybody that today's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is sponsored by the group of original Loopy Tortilla restaurants in Houston, Beaumont, and College Station. Also sponsored by Gulf Coast Auto Shield and Pro-Am Auto Accessories. Mm-hmm. We will continue with the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show right after a quick...
Okay, it's going to be number 2.
A quick break.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984. Providing the original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest.
I knew I would hit the right button eventually.
The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Loopy Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Loopy Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Loopy Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Loopy's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggieland? Head to the Loopy Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Lupi Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.